Government has got three main responsibilities. Government is a provider, government is a regulator, government is a facilitator. We'll first look at how government is a provider. First of all, government has to provide laws or rules and regulations to govern its economic and social activities. So within this legal framework, the whole of everything and anything that happens in a society or in a country, it happens under a legal framework. And if the legal framework is violated, so government is a provider of the legal framework. In this, the government as a provider of security, or for all kind of security. And let me tell you here that security, the concept of security must not be seen in a very limited concept of threat from external enemy. Threat could be from anything that is happening within the society. A threat could be from illiteracy. Threat could be from people not having access to health services. Threat could be from people not having clean drinking water, and these are all kinds. So government has to provide all these things. So government is a provider of all these services to the citizen. So its major role is as a provider. As a provider, it has to provide clean environment. Look at this picture. You see traffic, unregulated traffic, and around this unregulated traffic you see a lot of smoke. Now ordinarily we may not be concerned with this, that the smoke doesn't do any wrong immediately, but in the long run the smoke is very injurious to human life. So it's the responsibility of the government, and there is a legal framework where the vehicles have to be inspected regularly, and their emissions, their carbon monoxide emissions have to be checked, and they have to be put off the road. Now, their government is, one would say, is a provider of clean environment, provider of clean environment. This may sound a little out of place, but I think it's one of the fundamental responsibilities that the government has to provide. Of course, it's a responsibility of the citizen as well. The other responsibility is to secure its citizens from internal threat and to secure its citizens from external threat. The internal threat is due to various acts of violence, various acts of terrorism, and government has to provide secure the property and life of the people. External threat is a threat that we have from external forces, not good relation with neighboring country or with the regional country, or not good relationship with countries around the world. Maintaining good relationship is a responsibility of the government. In this way, government is a provider of security, of all kind of security, food security, clean water, drinking water security to all of citizens.